Hi you guys, welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker and welcome to the unboxing of June 2026 row 1. So if you're not familiar with what I'm doing here, I'm doing 1 year with row 1, using them as they come in. I'm actually trying to focus on crochet more so than knitting. I think there are more knitters who do content using minis than there are crocheters. So talking about the trials and tribulations of using these in a crochet, I think is a little bit more, but I do kind of want to start knitting them as well. Anyway, whole nother subject. I'm having fun. After May's project, I took way too long to finish picking what I was going to make. So I'm not done with May's yet, but we are still trucking along with our review series here, review, usage, and talking about the realities of getting this as a subscription box and why I like it, why I don't like it, things like that. So far, it's been all likes, but I'm not going to say there might not come a time where I'm like, you know. Anyway, if you're not familiar with what row 1 is a subscription box where you get 10 gram minis for $40 US in the US. I do not know what all the exchange rates where she ships to or anything like that outside of the US. So I'm sorry, I'm good, but I'm not that good or prepared for anything. If you do order 2 kits, it's $80 free shipping and you're guaranteed 2 separate sets of yarn. So the first project I did is a granny shawl. We finished that and we were discussing in May's video shirt patterns. I had mentioned a knit version, 2 crochet versions, and I was kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to pick. And it took me a while and I ended up not picking any of the ones we talked about. So I picked the Thalassia top, top. I'm not particularly far along, just because it took me so long to pick the final project and going back and forth and listening to feedback and everything else. It did take me a very long time to pick the final project. So I've used 3 of the minis. I'm about to do another color change here, but yeah, I'm on the second pass here with the purple. I am randomly interspersing the Nomad Stratus, the undyed yarn, in with this. But I think by August this should be done. Just based on what we had left from April and how much we have left to go with May. Plus we have this month's package. I think this top will be mostly done in July, if not completely done with July's yarn. So I'm very excited about this. I don't think I'm going to do 2, then cream, 2, then cream, but I might, I'm not sure. I tend to like something a little bit more randomized, but we do have the random colors, and that I don't want to overpower the random color aspect. So we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. We see how I end up pulling things together. I do have a couple of the solids left over from April. So if I can start like kind of cross pulling those in with May and June, I think we'll have everything by the time we get July's box incorporated. So anyway. This month, we have yarn from Paper Crane Yarns. It does not list the what she calls her fingering base here. These are fingering weight yarns, by the way. Inspired to the similarities between origami and knitting, Ashley Jeffcoat began her hand dyeing business to harmonize her love for visual mathematics and color theory. Paper Crane Yarns began studio dyeing business and quickly expanded into a brick and mortar in 2022. In the 4 years since opening, Ashley has grown the store's selection to include other indie dyers, well-known brands, curated art collections, and other odds and ends to create an inspiring, immersive environment in her community for arts and handmade goods. So, yeah, that is a little bit about them. I love this. I love the concept of row one because it gives us an opportunity to just kind of get a sampling of an indie dyer. I love using indie dyed yarns. I think they're exciting and fun, but sometimes it is kind of hard to know, like, especially if you're trying to pull together a larger project, how you're going to feel about a dyer. And I love creating relationships, at least one-sided relationships with dyers where I know what they're going to produce. I know what to expect when I get something from them. And I know that their stuff will coordinate. So like if I love something today, but I'm not sure where it's going to go, tomorrow I can come back and find a coordinate if I need like a contrast or a complementary thing. And it's like they have this weird color out there. You know, there's a safety in knowing who you're buying from. This month, I also got a little package of Haribo gummies, which ironically, all of mine are red. They are all red Haribos. And our stitch marker for the month is this little safety pin guy. I did not have an opportunity to fix my manicure this week, so I do apologize in advance. There has been one or two of you guys who have asked about that, and I keep forgetting to mention it. I have been using the London Town polishes, and they hold up incredibly well. For a bare nail, plain nail polish, I've been very impressed. And also, if you need to do like a midweek touch-up, they blend really well into each other. They're a self-leveling polish. So I've had really good luck with them. I don't normally have luck painting my fingernails, just to be honest. So this month's collection, I got fairy ring and candle wax. I've got chocolate strawberry and California poppy. Oh, good grief. And this color, the California poppy, is the most orange red you could have and still be red. It is beautiful. It is not something that is palette compatible with me. It's a little too orange for my for my color. But I would totally sport. This would be an adorable color in a capri with, or actually I prefer ankle pants, but in those with a black boat neck 3/4 length top with a little cardi over it. I think that would be adorable. Little black belt. Cafe No Face and Dahlia. And this is also beautiful. The mauve color to that warmer tone brown in there is just spectacular. We have Rose Cottage and Wood Fire Clay. It's so funny. No one way I try to rebalance the camera light works. It's like it goes back and forth every time to refocus and not blur out like that. Blue Autumn and Forge are our last two. There we go. So again, I would buy every single one of these as a yarn for me to use constantly, except for candle wax and poppy. But I would use these as accents. These are really beautiful colors. They're just not something they're not good on my complexion. So they're not something I would have anywhere near my face area. They're beautiful. If these are your colors and you have been looking for that lipstick orange red or a beautiful tonal gold, these are your peoples. These are what you are looking for. They're just, and they're beautiful together, by the way. I might just throw that out there. I am very curious to see how Fairy Ring works up. It's got orange and green and pink and white, and just, I'm curious to see the layout of the speckling there and how that's going to crochet up, because I think it's going to be lovely. And I'm torn as to whether or not I want to put this with Forge or with Candle Wax. This is a trio, by the way, for a full project. Can I just say spectacular? Again, it's another month where you can pull these together in twosies and threesies. You can see how you can start pulling together ideas for future projects if you decide to go in order from the original dyer. So I have my shirt. I do have to make sure, like certain colors aren't the immediate ones here. This might have to be a little bit further out on the shoulder there. But anyway, I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to seeing how these all work into last month's yarns. I'm excited. I'm in a very, very good mood. I've had a lot of communication issues today, trying to film and trying to talk, and brain-mouth connection has not been working out to my favor, but I'm really excited. I have so many different things that I really want to be working on, and I'm very excited about all that. I mean, look at the bucket of color. And then you add that to the colors we're already working with. Like, it's very exciting for me. I'm very excited to see how everything works out together and comes together in this final top, because I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, I love you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful, fantastic day. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I am really enjoying this review series. This has definitely been, it's different from all the ones I've done before, where we, 3 months, review it, talk about cost breakdown. We knew that this was a fairly decent value. We were getting exactly what we were paying for. We really weren't getting a discount, but we're really not doing this for the yarn per se, as is the tasting aspect. Like, this is a tasting menu, and we're pre getting colors that we can decide, do we want to build a relationship with this person? Is this our people's or not? I love it. I think it's so much fun. This has been a very different experience. It's actually been very relaxing to do this review series, and I've very much enjoyed it. As I've said before, I'm paying for this out of my own money. Nobody is sponsoring this. This is just me testing this out, which is what the original premise for my channel had been, was reviewing subscription boxes. Unfortunately, 2020 was the downfall of a lot of subscription boxes. We lost a lot of them. So it's been harder and harder to do reviews. The stage of life that I've been in for the last couple of years has been very busy. So it's been harder to keep up with the quarterly reviews. So doing this big year-long project with you guys has been so much fun. And the conversations that we've had around, I got this box, I got this one, oh, I got the same one as you. Hey, could you trade me one of those? Because I really need this, because I want to do socks, but I want to have matching heels or something. Like, between the community we've built here, the experience, just on my end by myself as the content creator, the relationship we've built with each other, you, the viewer, and me, the content creator, this has been a very fun experiment this year, and I'm just having a lot of fun. And I want you guys to know, again, thank you so much for being here with me and riding the crazy train with me, because it's a lot of fun being here with you guys, and I love you, and I hope that you're having a wonderful, fantastic day. I look forward to seeing you real soon. Bye, you guys.